Right, good afternoon, people. We are attempting today to do what we tried to do before, which is do a waffle drive from Bainton to Malton in Yorkshire, and hopefully not get snarled up behind a slow-moving lorry or tractor. I've been trying to, as you can see, there's lots of traffic, and I've actually been trying to wait for a lull in it, but there isn't one, and I've just got a feeling this is going to be a bit of a plod, unless all of this traffic's heading in a different direction, which I very much doubt. Go away, wasp! I've been bugged by wasps today like there's no tomorrow. So anyway, off we go. And hopefully the wasps will stay away now. So I tried to do this before. It's a video from here to Malton, and I got stuck behind two slow-moving trucks. Couldn't see any of the view ahead, and the view is quite beautiful, especially on a hot day like today. It's 30 degrees, man, it's baking. I ain't got the aircon on too loud because it drowned me out a bit. So I've got it on trickle, and hopefully we'll be able to get some of the countryside and appreciate what a nice drive it is. And hopefully, obviously, be able to put my foot down now and again as well, which at the moment is not looking too likely, because there's just so many cars in front of me, like loads. But there are a couple of villages coming up and a couple of roundabouts coming up, so hopefully they'll spin off in different directions and get off the road and leave it all for me. So I have got the roof down today, obviously. Get a bit of sun on me baldy nonce. Baldy what? Baldy bonce. I meant my head, not anything criminal. So anyway, despite my slips of the tongue, it is quite a lovely day. But it is hot. I mean, hot. And hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit of a look at the gorgeousness of North Yorkshire, because it is, I mean, look at that. It is quite stunning. And also quite a pleasurable drive. I'm also hoping on this video you don't get the black blob in the corner, which is the suction cup that's on the windscreen. I did notice that on my last video, that it was pretty ever present, really. It doesn't look good. But, you know, we are on a trial and error at the moment with this phone and this setup. So, fingers crossed, eh? So we're tootling along at 50 miles an hour in the minute, which is pretty boring. But it is what it is. And here we are in Wet Wang. Always makes me chuckle. You know, the day this village name stops making me chuckle and smile is probably the day I retire. So we do a left at this junction here, and then drivers have a choice of either, once we get out of the village, of either carrying on or turning right for Malton. And what I'm hoping is that they that's one's turned off, we've lost one, so that leaves 3. So if these 3 ahead carry straight on and I can turn right to Malton, that means pretty much I've got the road to myself. Now, Mr. Range Rover, sorry about that, Mr. Range Rover in front of me, now he's got a bit of oomph under his bonnet, so if he turns right and the other 2 carry on, he'll probably floor it, because Range Rover drivers can't help it. They've got all that horsepower, and the only way to get full access to it, shall we say, is to stick your foot down when there's an open road. But we'll see how this goes. Hopefully White Van Man will carry on straight on. Fingers crossed. No, they're turning right, including Mr. Range Rover. So we'll have to see what the gods have in store for us when we get round this bend. What's Mr. Range Rover going to do? Not a lot. Oh no, I knew that blue wagon was going to do that. Oh, we're going to end up stuck behind a bloody slow moving blue bloody wagon. I bloody knew it. There's a lot of bloodies there, isn't there? I was kind of hoping that he'd wait until we all passed, but no. He's a lorry driver. He has to stick his nose out first. That's one bugbear of mine, right? I mean, my dad, God rest his soul, loved me dad's bits. He was a lorry driver. So I've got nothing against lorry drivers per se, but one thing they do, which bugs the life out of me, and probably does you if you're a driver, is when you're on a motorway and you're going on the outside lane at a fair lick, suddenly a truck will just decide it wants to overtake the truck in front of it and pull straight out, and then proceed to take 10 minutes to overtake the truck that is pulled out to overtake. Which is like, what's the point? It's just taken you an eon to get past that lorry. Why? What have you gained in real time? I'll tell you what you've gained in real time. F all. That's what you've gained. All you've done is managed to piss people off that are driving cars. So that's probably why they do it. They probably have a good old laugh to themselves. You know, bit of a chuckle, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've just pissed the car driver off. 10 miles to Malton. Now, this road, you do get some absolutely wonderful views, given the chance. You see, now, there's going to be a part coming up soon where I can overtake, but I'm going to have to be careful because I know that Mr. Range Rover in front of me is probably going to be thinking the same. And the last thing I want to do is pull out when he pulls out, because that could be a little bit tricky. But we are doing 55 at a minute, and I know there's a stretch coming up soon, which is a fantastic overtaking spot where I could get to 19 3 seconds in this car. Well, why don't you just park on the side of the road with half your car hanging on the road? Caravan drivers, honestly. Let's think. Still. I don't get road rage, by the way. I get automotive annoyance, which is like a gentle kind of road rage. It's like you burk, or what are you driving like that for, you prick? But not like cutting people up and giving them the V's and shouting and screaming and hopping out of my car with a baseball bat, you know. Don't do that kind of thing. But I do get road annoyance. Automotive annoyance, shall we say. But this is pleasant though. I mean, we're doing 60, which is the speed limit. It's bakingly hot. I mean, outside temperature 30 degrees according to my display, and you can feel every centigrade of that 30 degrees, I'll tell you. Hey, look at that scenery there. It's just gorgeous. In the haze ahead lies the fair village of Malton, which is my destination. It's where my granddaughter lives. And to be honest, I can't wait to see her. I need a granddad hug. I've lost 2 friends in the past 2 weeks. I've had 2 mates die in the past 2 weeks. Very, very unexpectedly. And they weren't old. Far from it. Or ill, but they just died unexpectedly. The one was on Wednesday. I couldn't believe it when I found out. We were sat in the pub. I play in a domino league on a Wednesday night. It's called the Bluestone Summer League, and the guy that started doing it and run it, a guy called Kev. He's normally first in there on a Wednesday. And I got in there at 7:30. And me and my domino partner were chatting to another couple and decided we'd have a quick game because we needed to play each other anyway for league purposes. And we were halfway through the game and somebody come in and said, Sorry guys, but Kev's died. So what? So obviously we didn't play dominoes Wednesday night. We had a drink in his honour. We had a couple of scotches, like, toasted him, and what else can you do? And I don't know if the league will carry on, to be honest. I really don't. But yeah, it's been a sad 2 weeks. Got 2 funerals to go to. So, Grandad needs a hug. Simple as that. I need to see my granddaughter and give her a big squeeze. These bends are fun. Very steep downhill. Very corkscrewy. You have to have your wits about you. But sometimes you can go around a really tight bend and you've got a massive combine harvester or 40-foot lorry. And you really have to, like, woo, squeeze with ease. I'm really tempted to pull in somewhere, let this traffic go just for a couple of minutes, so it leaves me the road ahead to stick my foot down, which is what I really want to do. Ooh. Whoa, they've cut all the trees down. Where's all the trees gone? Man, both sides of this used to be absolutely thick tree lined, and they've chopped them all down. Why? Why do that? It was beautiful and provided shelter. Hello, another convertible. Provided shelter. Why cut them all down like that? I mean, that's some pretty heavy pruning. I'll say that. That surprised me, that has. And there you go, look. Massive tractor. Why haven't they cut all them trees down? That's mental. That took me by surprise, that has. As you can probably tell by my voice. That is Humpback Bridge. Is to be taken gently. Come on. Let's get some speed. Schnell, schnell. It's vitesse in French, isn't it? Speed. Is it vitesse? Speed in French? If it is, let me know in the comments below. I do like language. Oh, I really want to hoof it down here, but no. It's not worth it. We will be sensible. I mean, we're doing the speed limit. You know, boringly. I'll tell you what, I hope it doesn't come out on the camera, but this phone is wobbling about like mental on these roads. But I have got video stabilization on, so if it works, and there's another big fat tractor, if it works, we should have, crossing fingers and toes, some decent footage. So I think what I'll do is I'll drive into Malton, and then we get to town centre. We'll probably end proceedings there. So at least you get to have a little bit of a look at the town itself, which is quite nice. I mean, it's got places where it's it's quite cute, and it's rustic, bucolic charm. But it's not the prettiest village in Yorkshire, that's for sure. But like everywhere, it's got some nice areas, Man, it's hot. My legs are burning. And I didn't pack any shorts. Why didn't I pack any shorts? Because you're an idiot, guys. Oh yeah, forgot about that bit. I never thought this weekend through very well at all. I just wanted to get away. I wanted to get out of my office, forget about work, forget about everything, and just get here. See my granddaughter. There's nothing like, and if you're a grandparent, you'll understand this. There's nothing like the love between a grandparent and a grandchild. It's super special. I mean, I love my kids, obviously, but the love I have for my granddaughter is next level. The traffic in Malton's always gnarly. Gnarly. That's a good old word, isn't it? Gnarly. Proper gnarly. And there's a lot of terrible drivers here. They just pretty much haven't got a clue. And you wonder how the hell they managed to pass the test. Oh, that shade's beautiful. I just park here. I don't think your man behind me would have been too chuffed, really. I just stopped there for 10 minutes and sit in the shade. He might have bipped his horn. In annoyance and frustration. God, these roads are bad. I think there should be a national incentive or budget or something just to make British roads nicer to drive on. I think I've been spoiled because I used to live in Vegas, and the roads in Las Vegas are like driving on glass. They are so smooth. There's not one bump, not one crack, not one pothole. It's just smooth. It's like floating on air. If you're in a limo, if you've ever been in a limo in Vegas, you'll know what I mean. It is literally like floating on air. British roads. Completely different. It's like driving over a toast rack. And this junction here is seriously stupid. That's the only way to describe it. It's seriously stupid. Well, I mean, do you have to go so slow? You're doing like 2 miles an hour, mate. You know what I mean? Are you turning? Thank you. Over the bridge. And then around this corner is Morrison's. So, I think what I'm going to do is call it a day there. Thanks for watching. Please, if you could, take the time to like and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It takes a second to do, and it helps my channel grow. And I'd really appreciate it. So, yeah. Until next time, be kind to each other. It doesn't cost anything. And I'll see you on the next Waffle Drive. Cheers.